Hey again, it's me, Boo, and I'm back with what I'm calling just obscure, unique, niche fragrances that I've been fortunate enough to get a hold of. The only problem is my husband is really sensitive to certain things. He's very allergic to certain perfumes. So most of these I'm not going to be able to keep because he's very allergic to them. So, but I did want to kind of tell you guys about them because he's kind of an exception. He really has an issue with perfumes. So, but I think you really should get your nose on these and check them out. And they're really, you know, like I said, kind of obscure. Some of them are getting some talk, but not a lot of reviews out there on them. So I thought I'd just kind of put them all together and talk about them as a unit. So, the first one that I want to talk about is this little beauty that I found called, well, it's called Tabac, but it's by Via del Profumo. And I just have this little 15 ml bottle. It's kind of spendy stuff. So this is a fabulous perfume. It smells like wet tobacco leaves. It smells with a hint of maybe floral in the background, or just a hint of sweet, you know, maybe some vanilla. But that's in the dry down. The first hour or so, it is pure. It is the most pure tobacco smell I've ever smelled. And I love tobacco. I've smelled many a perfume that smells like tobacco. And this is by far the purest. When I lived in North Carolina, I smelled a lot of tobacco, and smoked a lot of tobacco too. Not anymore, yay! But anyway, this is the most pure wet tobacco leaf kind of a smell I think I've ever smelled. It's too masculine for me, and it's not something that really fits my husband's personality, so this will be one that I will end up having to let go of and putting it on my Fragrantica list or whatever. So again, that's Tabac by, I never can remember this, Via del Profumo, and I'll tell you what's in it. Let's see. Tobacco, okay, got that right. Vanilla, tonka bean, labdanum, spicy notes, and resins. You know, and I just don't get all of that. I get wet tobacco leaf. It actually, who would love this are the people that love, I said it's like plucking a cigar from a dead man's butt. I'll put a thing down below because I cannot remember it. It was in my sack of septic scents. I can't stand it because it has a heavy fecal note to it, and I mean heavy, really gnarly kind of a fecal note. This one is the same kind of tobacco as that. What is it? Oh my God, I can't believe I don't remember that. It was so traumatizing to me at the time, and I can't even remember the name. I blocked it out, I guess. Anyway, this is similar to that, but like I said, without the fecal note. And it's much nicer, much nicer. And I love the little bottle. So anyway, that's Tabac by Via del Profumo. Hi. And another kind of an obscure house is Paragon Perfume. And I've smelled every one, I think, that the rogue perfumers put out there. And it's pretty spendy stuff for an indie perfume. And I believe she's based out of Hawaii, out of Maui, I think. Anyway, she has really fun names for, she has For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, and it's F-U-C-K. And this one's LSD, Life's Splendid Dimensions is the one that I finally landed on getting a, you know, a half-ounce bottle of. And it's cool because she sends along a little sprayer with it so that you can put it in a spray if you want to. Anyway, this is a fun house. I really have a lot of respect for the house. I'm going to tell you what's in it. I actually have some on my hand. And this is one that is really almost a metallic floral when I first spray it. I didn't like it at first, but the dry down is where it becomes really lovely. It's very lovely once it dries down. But at first, the first half hour, it's not for me. I'm not big into metallic notes, and it really, to me, is a biting, almost citrusy, metallic rose or floral or something. So, oh good, she's cosmic particles, storm clouds, light waves, astral projections, rainbows, magnetic energy, atoms, plants, supernovas, carbon dust, volcanic ash, black holes, chaos, and solar flares. So that is what's in LSD. Okay, I'm going to guess some citruses and some florals, okay? And it has a very soapy, clean kind of a smell when it dries down too. It's one that I've only worn a few times because it is really intense. So, LSD though, I'm still not sure. But it's so obscure I had to talk about it. So another one is the house, and this one is getting some buzz recently, I've noticed, which I think is fabulous. And it's En Voyage Perfumes, and this one is Zelda. Now this is a lovely perfume. Let me tell you what's in it. It is, the notes are bergamot, spicy notes, galbanum, mid notes are magnolia and floral notes, base notes are amber, musk, vanilla, Peru balsam, sandalwood, vetiver, cedar, and moss. And honestly, I'm shocked that there isn't some lavender listed in there. Was there? I don't think so. Because I really smell some lavender or mint or something. My Palio by Lorenzo Siena. This would be, for me, the two is, as soon as I started wearing this and smelling this, I thought was the perfect complement to Palio. That this would make the perfect female counterpart to Palio. And I just love it. Unfortunately, my husband's allergic to this one. So I had to put it on the list. Oh, just so bummed. But I just, you know, he has such a reaction. It's not life-threatening or anything, but it's so visceral and it's so violent that I don't even dare wear it when he's not here, because it might be in my clothes or in my hair even when he gets home, or, you know, somewhere in the house. And so I have to be really careful when he's allergic. And some of these indie perfumes, that is an issue, is I've had to be really careful which ones I keep and which ones I buy full bottles of because of that. Oh, I'm just bummed, because this is divine. To me, it smells very classic. It's really just a lovely, I find it very minty floral is my take on it, and it's so beautiful. I think it's a tad feminine. I think the right guy could definitely pull it off, but it is a bit feminine. I think it could be day or night too. So that's Zelda by En Voyage. I have another one of hers that I adore, Go Ask Alice. And this one I haven't worn around my husband yet to see if he's allergic. I'm scared, because I like this one because it's patchouli. Oh, it's a very nice, very bright, very happy kind of a patchouli. And, you know, patchouli can be kind of either kind of, you know, 70s and head shop, or it can be very earthy. But I never really think of patchouli as being happy. I find it a little dark. I don't know, maybe because of the earthiness of it. But let me see. It is, top notes are California orange peel, bitter orange, Caribe bergamot from Calabria, Sri Lanka black pepper, and orange flower laced with fresh raspberry and strawberry. Heart notes are patchouli, leaf, tincture, mimosa blossoms, and rose absolute. Base notes are vintage patchouli, Sumatra, sandalwood, Dew. Cocoa Vanilla Tonka Labdanum. Spain? I don't know about that. Balsam Peru, France, and Beach Washed Ambergris. But it does say the mood is joyous and adventure. And I would buy that. It's a very happy patchouli. It's a little soapy, which kind of is off-putting to me on the beginning, but once it dries down, it gets slightly sweet. I don't find it to be a sweet perfume. I'm very surprised by the cocoa and the vanilla and the tonka, because some of those things really should sweeten this up. But for me, it's almost a soapy, woody patchouli kind of a fragrance. Soapy, citrus, woody patchouli kind of a fragrance, because it's very bright. And honestly, I've been layering it. And I've been layering it with this other one that I don't have notes for. Notes for. But it's by Tucker Hill, and it's called Coco Amande, or Amond. And I've been layering these two because I find this to be really bright and woody, but not very sweet. And this is a little too sweet. And the two of these together, because this is, I don't get a lot of cocoa. It's like a little bit of white chocolate with mostly almonds in the foreground. I think I got this on Etsy. Anyway, I'll have to talk about it at another time, but I do layer the tube, and it's wonderful. I'm crazy about it. My husband is not allergic to this one, so I will be keeping this one. It's just too sweet for me. It's, like I said, an almond with a white chocolate in the background, but it's a pretty heavy almond. It performs really well, and this was really inexpensive. And that's Tucker Hill Fine Fragrances Coco Amande Parfum. And it says handcrafted in Cypress, Texas. So there you go. I'm sure I got this on Etsy. It's wonderful. I usually do 2 sprays of the Go Ask Alice, and then I'll do 1 spray on top of the Coco Amande, and it makes this fabulous chocolatey, almondy, patchouli, woody kind of a smell. It's really lovely, I think. So that's En Voyage Perfumes, Go Ask Alice. And then this one I didn't mean to throw in there, but Tucker Hill Coco Amande Parfum. So anyway, that's my obscure perfumes. Yep. I'll be, I'm so bummed about Zelda, I can't even tell you. And I'm bummed about the Tabac too, because I actually really love that stuff. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll be back with another review soon. All right, peace.